speaker and a beautiful human being. So I would like to welcome Midun to introduce the host and take forward today's session. Welcome, Midun.
Thank you so much, and very good evening, Dubai, and very good evening, all people who gathered here, and very happy and proud moment of us. And today we are starting 100 days with 100 speaker, 7 days, 7 verticals. So we know that these 100 days, it's your choice. We have very interesting and very resource person, that is Reem Ali. She is an advanced life coach and healthcare professional and international trainer and speaker from Dubai. She is going to take a topic on impact of relationship on physical and mental well-being. With this small introduction, and I understood that she's a very simple human being. That's the reason she already told me that while interacting with her, don't call me ma'am, and she don't like these kind of words. So with this small introduction, I would like to invite our beautiful, our very knowledgeable madam Reem Ali for this session. So, Reem Ali ma'am, the platform is yours.
Thank you so much for the nice introduction. Thank you. Can I please be the co-host so I can share
Yes.
my presentation? Thank you. Okay, just give me a minute, please. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Very
thank
clear.
you. Okay, thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good evening in English. مساء الخير in Arabic. مساء الخير in Arabic and buenas noches in Spanish. My name is Reem Al-Garni. I am a clinical dietitian with experience in adult and neonatal pediatric ICUs. My specialty is GI and hepatology. I have, alhamdulillah, a master's degree in physiology. My master thesis was on genetics and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Alhamdulillah, I am an advanced life coach. And hence, November 2020, I trained more than 4,000 participants. So, about our topic for today, the impact of relationships on physical and mental well-being. This topic is very important, and I would like to thank Brainciti team for the invitational interaction and health, how to build healthy relationships. And inshallah, our goals is to promote better social interaction, to increase the awareness about the emotional interaction role in physical and mental health, and to learn tips from healthier relationship if we have time, inshallah. Okay, so let's say Bismillah. Before we start, we have to define the relationship. So according to the American Psychological Association, relationship is a committed association between two or more people, like your relationship with your friends, your relationship in marriage, your relationship with your family, or any interpersonal link in which the other participant can affect your thoughts, your feelings, and action. So we can summarize these 3 words to remember it as FAT. F stands for feelings, A stands for actions, and T stands for thoughts. Anyone who can influence or affect these 3 factors, it means that this person has an effect on your life or on your health. So, what is social isolation? To understand the consequences or the interaction between social relationship and health, we need to define some terms. Social isolation means the relative absence of relationship. And in 1983, there was a study for Berkman and Breslow. They found that formal and informal social ties will have positive effect on the behavior for the next 10 years. This is one thing. About social integration is the involvement of informal and formal relationship, like your interaction with your religious organization, your interaction with your family members, your interaction in work or volunteering. A quality of relationship, this is a very significant point to remember. Write down the advantages and the disadvantages of each relationship that you have. And inshallah, and at the end of this presentation, I will tell you what to do with this list. So this is a suggested homework for you to write the advantage and the disadvantages of each relationship that you have. So now let's dive in our topic, which is the emotional connection and health. There are many benefits of close relationship or healthy relationship. First, lower cortisol level. Cortisol is a stress hormone that has receptors almost in all the body tissues. So it's important to have lower cortisol level. And inshallah, we will explain in more details later on about the interaction between stress and cortisol. Also, having close relationship will allow us to have better interaction. So with a close relationship, we will have two types of empathy, which is cognitive empathy and emotional empathy. Emotional empathy will make us able to feel the other person or the other participant situation or feelings. And cognitive empathy will help us or make us think about the ways that we can do or things that we can do to help the other person to pass or alleviate the current situation that he's in. Also, close relationship will affect our social behavior. So if you don't have close relationship, even your genetics will be affected. You will have or the risk for premature aging of the cells will increase, and this eventually can lead to DNA damage. So your genetics can be affected according to your behavior, whether it is mentally or physically. Also, close relationship will make us save our money because we will have, inshallah, less appointments or less visits to the hospital. And finally, it will increase our quality of life. So increasing the quality of life using a healthy relationship will make us not only physically healthier, but also mentally healthier. And this is so critical, especially for elderly people. So always try to have close connection with older people, because usually their quality of life will be affected because many of their relatives or the people that they know, they already passed. So consider this point. Okay. Furthermore, social interaction can increase our survival by 50%, which is a large number. So always try or keep in mind that you will need close relationship all along your life. Usually, people who feel lonely or they don't have close relationship with their family, they found in the study that they have twice risk of death more than people who have close relationship. And be aware that not only elderly people or people who live alone will feel lonely. Even sometimes some children who have families, they don't have good relationship or close relationship with their siblings or with their parents. They will feel lonely or disconnected. And this feeling is very harmful to the person on many aspects. Also, close relationship will make us less stressed, which eventually will increase the immunity of our body, either mental immunity or physical immunity. Also, the WHO, or the World Health Organization, stated that social interaction will shape our health outcomes during our life. Okay. So after this introduction that I hope that you find beneficial, can you please share your ideas on the chat about the qualities of healthy relationship or close relationship? How you can characterize a healthy relationship? Can someone share his idea about the joy? What else? Just remember someone that you have a close relationship with. Yes, unconditional love. True.
See, what happens is when we talk about healthy relationship, that that
Yes.
we care for each other, we love for each other, compassion for each other, and all those things, and that makes our life very smooth and very pleasant and very peaceful and other things. Naturally, that is one of the things which is a great this one of the healthy relationship as a outcome which it comes.
Yes, great. Also, someone wrote empathy and compassion. All of you, mashallah, are right. You are already able to recognize healthy relationship. So in short, healthy relationship has respect, trust. There is support on different levels, like in mental level, on financial level. Also, you can negotiate with the person that or the other significant. If you are in a healthy relationship, you are honest, you can account on each other, and also you have the responsibility that each one of you has a role to keep this relationship. Okay, so now let's get into the healthy aspect of close relationship. From the introduction that we mentioned, or from your experience, how much can close relationship affect our health?
Once again, when we say that physically we are healthy and we have a good social interaction with the people, in the sense that we have a very good harmony, that's why there's a lot of peace and harmony comes, and that reduces the stress, because the stress is going to be the one major cause of any breakdowns and other things in any point, whether it is health, whether it is a relationship, and anything of that nature. So when we are physically very healthy and we have a very good social one with us, even in the social interaction also, we feel that is a very healthy relationship. Then these two are not inseparable things, because once you are having good physical health, you can put your hand in service to other people. You can have a compassion, you can be in this one, you can come to the rescue of whenever somebody is this one. That itself will increase the social interaction and bring you the social binding and others. And more social binding you have, in your problems of health and other things also can be taken care, and taken lots of moral boost and other things can be given. So your physical health also improves. So they are coupled together. There is a they are not a decoupled one. It is a win-win situation on either side. Once you are physically healthy and you have a social relations healthy, they go hand in hand. That's what I feel.
MashaAllah, great answer. Thank you very much. Okay, so social relationship, including the quality and quantity of these relationships, can shape your mental and physical health behavior, and mortality risk. The more social or the more close relationship that you will have, the more probability that you will be healthier and you will live a longer life. A study in 2001 by Bromet found that adults with coronary artery disease who are isolated have a 2.4 times risk of coronary death compared to the more socially patients. So always try to have close relationship, and especially close or healthy relationship. So lack of social interaction can increase the risk of mortality and premature mortality. It can slow the wound healing. It can increase the risk of cardiovascular disease like hypertension, atherosclerosis, myocardial infarction. It can affect or increase the risk of cancer, and also it can delay the cancer recovery. Also, it can lead to depressive symptoms, and it can lead to limitation in mobility. So how or what are the methods that contribute to health via social interaction? Social interaction can affect health by 3 ways or 3 mechanisms, which are behavior, psychosocial, and physiological. And we will discuss in details each one of these 3. So these 3 factors or 3 ways contribute to our health via social interaction. In regards to the behavior, health behavior causes more than 40% of mortality in US. Healthy behavior include exercising, even if it is only 10 minutes a day, limiting the consumption of junk foods and sweet, eating vegetables and fruits every day, replacing or eating only whole grains food, low-fat milk and milk products. These are all healthy behavior. Even being positive and having a positive relationship or healthy relationship are healthy behaviors. Versus the unhealthy behavior like excessive weight gain or obesity, smoking, eating junk food frequently or every day, eating sweets, eating fried food. All these are unhealthy behavior, and both of these behavior could affect your health. Also, our behavior can affect our health according to our habits. So if we have like formal social ties, like in volunteering, and for example, you are volunteering in the Ministry of Health, usually you will have a great value or a great sense for health. So you will try to be healthy. Even if you are not an athletic or if you are not exercising every day, you will do your best to be healthy. Also in informal social ties, for example, adolescents will be affected by their peer groups. So if their friends or their colleagues at school, for example, they are eating sweets every day, adolescents will tend to do the same. And if their friends were like exercising or going to the gym every day, you will find that most of the group is also healthy and going to the gym. So these ties could really affect our habits. Now we are done from the behavior part. Now let's go to the psychosocial interaction with health via social interaction. Psychosocial mechanism could affect our health significantly. There are many mechanisms, but research always focused on these 4 mechanisms, which are social support, personal control, symbolic meanings and norms, and mental health. So social support will reduce the impact of stress and will give us a meaning of life. Like if you have a family, you will say, I will be healthy for my family. For example, the parents, they have a greater sense of responsibility. So they might take care of their health because they want to be a role model for their children. Also, social support can trigger a physiological pathway. They found that marriage and having children could affect the health or our health behavior negatively or positively. This depends on the relationship. Social support is emotional sustaining quality of relationship in which the two participants give care to each other, they love each other, and they listen to each other. The effect of social support is indirect on health, but it has a huge impact on our physical and mental health. For our personal control is shortly our beliefs. Our beliefs will control our life outcomes by our action. So if I believe that living a healthy lifestyle is crucial for my health, I will be responsible, and then I will do the actions by eating healthy food and by trying to exercise at least 5 times a week. Symbolic meaning stands for the meaning attached to the situation that we are in. Like some culture will accept obesity, and they actually find obesity like a beautiful feature. And some will, for example, will be stick to specific food. Like us in the Middle East, we will usually eat kabsa, which is rice with meat or chicken. So our symbolic meaning will affect our health by different ways. Finally, we will come to the fourth mechanism, which is the mental health. Mental health can help us to have a better psychological well-being, which will affect our physical health eventually, or after a time. Maybe not directly, but after a time, it will have its effect on our health. So shortly, we can say that our mental health can shape our physical health, and our emotional support will lead to this psychological well-being that will help us to have a less or it will decrease our exposure to risky behavior and poor physical health. So when you have mental health, you will not go to other ways to compensate for your pain, like to be addicted to some substances or to do some harmful thing to yourself, because already your mental health is fine. So you will live or you will have a healthy habits or healthy behavior that will support your physical health. The WHO stated that mental health is essential health dimension of overall health status, and mental disorders count for 40% of healthy life loss in low and high income countries. So this will show you that 40% of healthy people will die because of mental health, which is a big number. Now we will talk about the third mechanism, which is physiological. When you have close relationship, you will have a better immunity system. As we said before, the stress on your body will be less, and this will mean less load on your body. And this will make or will help your body to be more healthier. Also, you will have improved endocrine function, and you will have a better cardiovascular system health. For children, close relationships with their family or having a close or healthy relationship with their parents will make them more immune to disease, having also a good metabolic function and a greater performance of their nervous system. So if you have children, try to support them so they will not get sick, inshallah, and they will have a better grade at school. For adults, close relationship will decrease the stress and also will lower the risk of cardiovascular disease. A general advice, take care of your health on both levels, emotionally and physically, so you can take care of others like your family, your friends, your colleagues, your neighbors, and even maybe you can give back to the humankind. But first, you have to take care of yourself. Okay. So now we are done from the part for the close relationship and health. Now I will give you some tips about your relationship with your family. So inshallah, you can have better relationship at least with your family members, because most of our interaction, or we spend most of our days with our family. So we should try to improve our relationship with our family. First, with your parents, try to respect them, try to show them love. Try also to control your attitude and do your part in your family. To have a close relationship with your siblings, forgive them for their mistake, have one-to-one sibling time, avoid judgment and blaming, and let me emphasize on this point, don't judge or blame anyone. There is no good or bad in every person. Just accept people as they are. So support your sibling, whatever they were doing, and try to have or to be a team together. To have a good relationship with your spouse or in your marriage, have good communication, speak openly about everything, just be nice. Break up your routines, like going out on dates or doing some activities together. And also try always to read or attend courses about marital education. Finally, to have a good relationship with your children, try to put rules, to discuss boundaries and consequences of their deeds. Support them, have clean time with them, do not use your phone or your laptop. And also try to eat all the meals with your children. This is a small graph about the effect of good relationship or good family relationship on children and adolescents. You can see at the end of the figures that childhood stressor like health problems, divorce, family conflict can affect their cognitive, emotional, and behavioral responses, which eventually can affect their health via biological pathways. So having a close relationship is a very serious thing to take care about. So as a take-home message, be responsible about your life and be aware that you have a role in the situation that you are in. Recognize your relationship. As we said at the beginning of this presentation, try to write the advantages and disadvantages of each relationship that you have and filter the relationships. I will not say disconnect these people or unhealthy relationship, but try to make some relationship closer and some of them try to make them like far from you. Be positive and try to have positive relationship. So inshallah, you will have a good physical and mental well-being. As John Murphy said in his book, The Power of Unconscious Mind, your outside world is a reflection of your inside world. So try to take care of your mental health and inshallah, it will reflect positively on your physical health. Thank you so much for your listening, for your time, and for your participation in my presentation. These are the references, and if someone needs any references from the slides that we discussed, please don't hesitate to contact me, and I will forward the papers for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Reem Ali ma'am, for your simple and powerful and informative session. Really, thank you so much. And actually, now the floor is open for the discussion and any doubts, because we know that relationship is very important for everyone. That make you success and to reach. So, Harjinder Singh sir is raised. Sir, you can ask questions, sir. Please, sir.
I'm not asking the question. To start with, I want to first compliment her for beautiful, very simple and very powerful exposition of this, very complex topic of relationship, and that too healthy relationship with the family, with the individuals, and with the social context. Two things which I thought I should mention here is, one is that the journey of healthy relationship really starts from your own self. If you start respecting, loving yourself and have the confidence within you, and you have a very positive look about yourself, and if there are certain finding, you are finding it and correcting it and make that really yourself relation with the self as a healthy relation, then propagate to family, that to the social, and then whether you can go that, whether it is with the children, whether it is parents, whether it is with your siblings and other thing, and then you go move out to the society and other thing. That's one area which I thought I should mention, that how to improve the healthy relation with self itself. That's the starting point. Second thing which I noticed in her is when she was shown that church and mosque and other thing, that with the social context, what we cannot do at an individual level, we can always do at a collective levels. The type of concentration and other things definitely comes when you sit. You go to the school, what you learn in a classroom, you cannot do it similar thing at home, whatever we do. Same is the case when you go in a holy association with the good people, and you sit them and meditate together, or you any form of prayers or any social gathering, other things, your all these social relation automatically get improved, and you will be in the part of giving the similar thing to propagating to others. So that is how healthy relations will get resolved. Two things I thought I should mention here. Before I don't have any big questions this one, because each and every bit it was so clear, and one can really taken into in the real spirit and the real sense. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your beautiful addition. Thank you so much. Anyone, any doubts, any feedback, any addition, you can, your comments, anything, all are welcome here, please. So Brainciti is a platform where you can empower. We are empowering the people and ignite the people through unlocking your potentials. So you can, anytime you can reach us for anything. So dear all Brainciti, because once you join this platform, you are the family members of Brainciti. So yeah. I would proudly say that all dear Brainciti family members, you can ask your doubts, question, anything related to relationship, because we have the beautiful and very informative and very knowledgeable life coach, Rimali ma'am. So please.
I have...
I request people to come on cameras for whoever it is possible, so we can be more interactive. Yes, Reem, over to you.
Okay, thank you. I want to add something that joining Mastermind will give you like this sense of social support, by the way, even if like, for example, you are in a situation that you don't have a close relationship with your family, or if you need more social support, the Mastermind really will help you and support you in ways that you will never imagine how it could affect you mentally and physically. Even Absolutely. Your confidence, your abilities, your talents. The other thing, spending time with successful people and like people who love to give back, people who make the world a better place to live in, eventually will their effects or their positive effect will radiate, and it will reach you. You will see how a few months could change you and make you close an old chapter from yourself to reach or to be closer to the better version of yourself. So if you are looking, or if you are struggling in your life, even if you are struggling in your job, struggling socially, struggling in your health, one of your options is to join Mastermind.
Wow, that was so wonderful, Reem. Coming from you, thank you so much. And that's what we are experiencing it every single day, every participant in Mastermind. They feel like a family, like, so, somebody who can't share things with their family will find somebody here. Like so many people have found a mother in a participant, a brother, a sister, and we're so close-knit. Yeah, absolutely. This will, bring down many of our emotional and thereby physical problems too. We are experiencing it every day. Thanks for bringing it out.
Expanding the
Even
same thing
me.
what Reem told, I also find the Brainciti through its the various clubs is providing the exemplary platforms for the what can I say, the outcome based learning for unfolding the possibilities which we have within us, and it is giving empowerment to tackle the problems, challenges, and give the skill sets to be a great performer of the tomorrow. What I definitely feel that whether it is in relation to the family, whether it is with your health, whether it is a society, whether it's anything, in any domain of your life, there is a platform, there is a way, there are the suggestions, and that is, and it is once again left to you for to decide about it. It's only giving you the tools and giving you the exposure to those things, and which as a complete family members, when we do it, I think it is a very collective vision which is coming out of such play.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you so much for adding to that. And do we have Pandya raising his hand? You want to ask a question, Pandya? Is anyone would like to ask any question?
Hello. Yeah. So thanks for the session. This is Pandian. So one question is, in your presentation, you said no, in the relationship you should not judge. Okay, you have to develop the unjudgmental mindset. So how to develop an unjudgmental mindset with when we are having a relationship? Can you please tell that? Thank you, sir. Thank you.
To have a good or a healthy relationship, first you have to be responsible. So you won't say there are, for example, bad people or they are doing bad things to me. You have to be responsible for your part, which is the awareness. As I told, as I suggested earlier in this presentation, try to recognize all your relationship. So if you have like unhealthy relationship, try to make the or try to be less closer with the person. And if you have a healthy relationship, try to bring this person closer to you. How to know it? Healthy relationship only have positive interaction. Even after you sit to talk with this person, you will feel happy. You will find him with you during your good and bad times. He will always not criticize you. He will give you advice. Do this. This is better for you. Why you didn't do this? This is better. But in unhealthy relationship, always they will blame you for everything. They will try to magnify or always mention your mistakes, and also they could express some violence, like or they can say bad words to you. So healthy relationship are positive, and you feel light or you will feel happier during the interaction, while unhealthy relationship, you will be overwhelmed and you will be thinking, oh my God, what I will do with this person when I meet him? I should say this, I should not say that, I should do this. So if someone you are being careful with, usually he's not, or you are not in a healthy relationship with him. And also I want to add one thing. As a healthcare provider, it wasn't my task to have a good relationship or close relationship with my patients. But yet, because my number 9 strength in Clifton test was relator, I always had, or God gave me the talent of being close or building close relationship with people. So I noticed that my patient will excel more, or they will have better outcomes when I have closer relationship with them, because sometimes the patient will come for me only for, or will be admitted for 40 days on 48 hours only. I wouldn't have a time to like interact with him. But Even if my patients were unconscious, like in ICU, I will still talk to them. I will still let them know that I am there and I am supporting them. And even after years, maybe more than 5 years, patients will come to me and say, Reem, we still remember you. We remember when you said that, when you told us to do that. Sometimes I feel that they are listening to me, not because it is like instructions for their health, but they are listening because they do appreciate our relationship. So no matter what you are working, try to have close relationship with your clients.
Wow, that was so beautiful sharing, Reem. It's so powerful, really.
Reem,
We can heal people around us by these close relationships. And also, it could be not only in the field of medicine, it could be our clients in any business or anywhere. Yeah, thanks for that powerful sharing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You are welcome.
One point, and that is, most of the time when we don't like something, we are reactive. Instead of that, we should be responsive. That's one area which that skill we should have. That we should not immediately say that this is what is wrong. We should not be judgmental of that. Probably you can put your point of view. Probably if you do this way, it will be a better this one, and it will maintain that. That's one area which we can say. Because most of the time, I personally feel there is only one judge. That is the Supreme God. Let us not take that. He is the only one who is the judge.
That's absolutely. I think we have Zena raising her hand.
We are only maybe liars or leaders or who will just put their points coming from that in that way.
I think you're muted, sir.
Muting, I think host is muting most of the time.
No.
Like that. What I'm saying is, we should not be judgmental. We should not outright say that, okay, you are wrong and this is the only way. No. Instead of say that, okay, yes, you are fine. It may be from your perspective. And this is probably, I feel it may be right. You may think it over.
Right.
Let us give a response. If something is coming good, let us reward that. And if something is bad, let us not immediately punish that. So this type of attitude that we are having, the judgmental attitude, that is spoils the relations. But if
respond, don't react. Absolutely, sir. Thank you so much for bringing it out.
The things can definitely improve. Irrespective of whatever that is, person to person, anywhere.
Right, absolutely.
Whether it is office, whether it is home, whether it is.
Thank you, Bhatia-ji. Thank you, Bhatia-ji.
Thank you so much.
Getting a little stretched out. Let's take it
I think
forward.
Zena has raised her hand. Zena, would you like to ask something?
Yes, I did love this session so much, and I had a question to ask. The question is, how does psychosocial support help a person emotionally? I would like to know.
Okay, so psychosocial support will affect us in many ways, but usually it will, or mostly, it will affect our health behavior. Like if we are going to exercise or not, if we are going to, for example, sleep early, or if we are going to choose or eat a specific food over another. Also, it will affect us in the culture effect or cultural way. Like I will give you another example. In South Asian, sometimes they will prefer like underweight, which is malnutrition. It's not even normal, but they prefer underweight. In some areas or in some countries like Africa, they will prefer obesity. So all these factors, like social and psycho, it will affect us. The other thing, that having a close relationship or healthy relationship will always or will support you in many aspects on your life, and it will make you excel, including improving your health or your mental and physical health. Maybe you will not feel it now. I think you are still young, so young, but later when you have like a job and you are studying and you are a mom, you will feel the stress or the responsibility will be more on you. So you will be usually more stressed, and then you will feel the importance of or the effect of the healthy relationship on you. We have Arabic wisdom that say, if you have one true or real friend, you are blessed, because some people will die without having even real friends. Only relationships without, instead they will say that quality and quantity will affect your health. But for me, I think the quality is over the quantity, because one healthy relationship, like with your mother, with your father, with your sibling, it will make you able, or you will feel like a hero, that you can fight all these challenges and you can pass all these mountains to get to your success. So always care about the quality at least, and then think about the quantity.
Thank you so much. The reason I asked this question is sometimes I like to be alone. Most of the time I'm most introvert, so I like to be alone. But at the same time, sometimes I feel lonely. And I do have a hard time trusting people because of personal reasons. And so that is why I asked how psychosocial support can affect us. Thank you so much.
Even me, Zaina, I like to stay sometimes alone with myself. Intellectual people who have the intellectual talent, usually they like to stay for sometimes alone. But on the other hand, even if you don't have a close relationship right now, it doesn't mean that you will get sick. But try to keep this in mind. And when you have the chance to build this close or healthy relationship, try to appreciate it and to do your best to have a close relationship. It doesn't mean, even if the research said that unhealthy relationship will affect us, it doesn't mean that absence of healthy relationship will make us sick. Just try your best to have healthy relationships around you.
Sure, thank you so much.
You are more than welcome. As a father, there is another question. As a father husband, what is my best duty from your perspective to my wife, son, and daughter? I think the quality of time that you are spending with them, and to show them the support. Yani, we know that we cannot fix all the problem or make our loved one solve or pass everything, but only the feeling or the sense or the affirmation that there is someone that we can depend on, we can talk to, we know that they are beside us in good and bad times. Like, for example, if you recognize that your wife is down, or she doesn't feel well, or you faced a week that has a lot of challenges or disagreements, just to try to go out on a date, or to book a ticket and to travel to somewhere, or do any activity with your family. I think this is the most important thing, to feel that there is someone beside you in good and bad times, and also someone who is positive. So if you are facing like a financial challenge, don't be negative. We know maybe you can, for example, compensate things for others, but try to think positively that this thing will pass, and love can accommodate, love and care of family can accommodate any situation.
Reem, I would also like to thank you for bringing out the importance of symbolic meaning we bring in and its impact on our health. I think the example you gave about how people relate to obesity, how it symbolizes different things in different cultures. And yeah, the way we associate with it, either positive or negative, will impact our health similarly. That is a powerful takeaway for me today again. Thanks a lot. We would love to have you again and again in our platform, Reem. Love you so much.
Inshallah, anytime you want me to present, just contact me.
Yeah, thank you. Do we have any more questions? Okay, I think, Midun, it's time for you to convey the word of thanks.
Hi. Thank you so much. So, and we are started the first day of Online Educator Summit. So, thanks to our special guest and our own Brainciti, Reem Ali, Madam. So, very thankful for your beautiful presentation, and it's enlightened everyone and to understand the importance of relationship. So, really, thank you so much once again, Reem Ali. And thank you all, because I know that no need to thanks to the family of Brainciti, even though it's an official way, I'm just thanking to everyone who participated today. And don't forget to participate and ensure you're present same time tomorrow without missing any day till 100 days. You just mark it on your calendar, 1, 2, 3, and we'll see how many days without any day, how you just calculate missing your 100 days, how many people are completing your 100 days. So thank you so much once again. So over to Prashanti.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Midun, for that powerful hosting. And friends, we have shared Reem's contact in the chat box. You can contact her if you feel like you need her services. And yeah, we welcome you again to this marathon of powerful, empowering sessions every day. And tomorrow, Saturday, it's going to be about entrepreneurship. So we have